Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Shaka from Shaka Reacts, and today we've got another music teacher reaction and analysis video for you. Specifically today, guys, we're going to be checking out Angelina Jordan's cover of If I Were a Boy by Beyonce. Really excited to see how the hip-hop flair of Beyonce translates to Angelina Jordan here today, guys. Could be very, very unique. With that being said, let's get into it.
If I were a boy, even just for a day, I'd roll out of bed in the morning and throw on what I wanted and go.
It's true.
Be with the guys and chase after girls. I kick it with who I wanted, and I never get confronted for it, 'cause they stick up for me. If I were a boy,
oh, yeah.
I think I could understand.
I like the fall there. Nice.
How it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man. I listen to her, 'cause I know how it hurts when you lose the one you wanted, 'cause he's taking you for granted, and everything you had got destroyed. If I were a boy, I would turn off my phone. Tell everyone it's broken, so they think that I was sleeping alone. I put myself first.
Oh man, I love the obviously this arrangement compared to the original, very, very different. Obviously this is much more reduced with just having the piano, cello, and then I believe we've got some strings over top of it as well, violins, maybe violas as well. It could be cello playing in the upper register, but I don't think it is. Either way, it's really cool that they've kind of, reduced this to make it a little bit more vulnerable and much more open to the story and the message behind the lyrics here. Obviously, a very, very deep and intentionally worded song here with deep meaning, especially applies today. Oh my gosh. I mean, this was made a while ago and has major ramifications to today's society compared to what it was then. But I really love that setting and how it's gone from kind of a pop ballad or hip hop ballad like Beyonce's original was to this, which is much more exposed. I just love that. Speaking to the arrangement of it and the instrumentation choice that she's got going through it, just really love that. We're going to talk a little bit more about her vocals here as we continue, guys, but just some amazing, amazing vocal work here. All right, let's go ahead and keep going and catch more of that.
I put myself first.
Yeah, that's definitely violin, not cello.
'Cause I know that she'd be faithful, waiting for me to come home, to come home. If I were a boy, I think I could understand how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man.
Nice little melisma there. I love it. So before we continue into the development here, I love what she's doing vocally. So just to add some nuance to it, so there's just little glisses, little glissandos going on there. They're very, very subtle, but just to add a little bit of depthness and complexity, and you would feel it as a listener if you don't understand how to break that stuff down. You would feel it as kind of emotional grit, so to speak. Just those little slide up into the note kind of glissandos that she's got going there. Just give it that little bit of emotional complexity to it, which is so well done there. Especially again with the depth of the message that we've got going on here. It fits so well. The melisma that she does here is phenomenal as well. To continue that idea, we're going to go ahead back a little bit, guys, just so we can hear some of those little glisses that I'm talking about, and then this obviously the melisma that's just so well done here. For those of you that don't know, basically it's just a vocal run to make it simple. For those of you who are unfamiliar with that word there, let's go ahead and start right about here, guys, and check all that, and we'll continue on here.
How it feels to love a girl. I swear I'll be a better man. Na, na. It's a little too late for you to come back. Say it's just a mistake. Think I forgive you like that. If you thought I would wait for you, is that right?
Love that. Okay, so that section in particular, she's doing a lot of what we would call turns in music. So we talk about glisses where she's kind of sliding up into the note a little bit. Now she's doing a lot of turns in this section. So a turn is where you start on the note, so to speak. You go a little bit above the note, and then you come back down below the note. So they're very, very, very quick. It's easy to miss them. But what it's doing is it's adding complexity to words that are really, really strong. And what I really think is cool what she's doing there, we'll double check it to make sure, but she's using words that tend to have kind of a natural shape like that. For instance, the word think. When you make the th sound, your tongue is naturally raised. It's kind of creating almost that turn visualization, if you will. She's actually making that sound that matches the diction of the word. It's really, really cool. I think we heard on like as well. If you think about the word like, that also forms that same shape. Like, think. I think wait might have been the other one as well. We get less of that with wait because of the W at the beginning of it, but the eight is still kind of that same idea. We'll double check the words on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what was going on there. Just a really, really cool effect from her to vocally match the word shaping that's happening through that. It's really neat. There's the melisma that we talked about earlier. Okay, coming up through here.
It's a little too late for you to come back. Say it's just a mistake. Think I forgive you like that. If you thought I would wait for you, is that right?
And it's so obviously intentional too, because when she sings, like for instance, the note at the very end here, there's zero vibrato in that, guys. It is a very, very clean, clear tone. So the fact that she's got a lot of these little embellishments happening through this section, it's very much intentional. If you're thinking that she's just kind of like and making it up as she goes, that is not the case at all. She's definitely very intentional in a lot of the words that she's using here. Like I said, to kind of match the shape of the diction as well. So good. We're gonna check that section again just because that's so cool. Really, really, really well done and nuanced in her performance of that.
I swear I'll be a better man. Na, na, na. It's a little too late for you to come.
I love that she has kind of an H at the beginning of that.
Mistake. Think I forgive you like that. If you thought I would wait for you, is that right? But you're just a boy. You don't understand. Oh yeah, how it feels to love a girl. Someday you wish you were a better man. You don't listen to her.
Oh yeah, the strings.
You don't care how it hurts until you lose the one you wanted, 'cause you've taken her for granted and everything you have got destroyed.
Man, I really love. It's interesting the difference in message from this one compared to the original one. The original one is more like, I feel like it's a statement that's not really being heard. It's more of an internal thought, if you will, in Beyonce's original. You know, it's more introspective. I'm not saying this is not introspective, but I feel like the way that the message is being conveyed in Beyonce's original is much more introspective. It's kind of her inner thoughts, but she's not letting other people know that that's the way she feels. This, to me, feels like it's an absolute just, mantra that she's just putting out, like a modus operandi kind of a thing. She is just letting it be known for everyone to hear that this is what she feels. This is what she's going through. It's such a different approach to the message, I guess. I would say the message is very much the same, clearly, but it's just the way that the message is being conveyed is so different in this compared to the original from Beyonce. Both equally moving, both equally amazing in their own rights, just very unique take on how to do this. The other thing that I thought was cool that she was doing, I want to point out here, there were a lot of times where she was saying different L things like love, and late was another example of that, where she's starting with a really strong H sound. And I shouldn't say H. We don't hear the actual vocalization of H, but it starts with this really breathy sound before the L comes into play. And it's, again, a great way to convey a very emotional statement of that word, like love. When you add that love to it, it just gives a little extra punch compared to what you would normally sing it as. So just adding some emphasis and strength to the word, just really well done from her, on her part from that. Let's go ahead and start right about here. Whoops, wrong button.
If thou wrong, but you're just a boy. You don't understand. Oh yeah, how it feels to love a girl someday.
It's right there.
You wish you were a better man. You don't listen to her.
So, like versus the word listen, there was no extra added effect to that. It was just straight up word listen. Versus when we heard love there, very different approach to that word.
You don't care how it hurts until you lose the one you wanted, 'cause you've taken her for granted and everything you have got destroyed. But you're just a boy.
Oh, I love that ending too. Just, it's so good. What an amazing, amazing interpretation of this song, guys. Like I said, I really love that. To me, this is more of an open statement for everyone to hear about what is happening and what she's going through versus the more introspective, this is the way I feel, internal struggle kind of story that I got from Beyonce's original. That's just the way that I view it. I'm intrigued. Let me know in the comments, guys. Do you feel differently about this? That's one of the cool things about music. We can all kind of, interpret different meanings and different things from different performances. It's really neat. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, if you agree with what I said in terms of the way the message is being conveyed, or do you think even the message is completely different? Like, there's so many nuanced differences in Angelina's performance that even the message takes on a different meaning. I'd really be intrigued to hear what you guys' thoughts are on that. Last but not least, guys, if you liked today's video, obviously, please make sure you give a like. If you want to continue checking out more of Angelina Jordan's content, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on notifications. And last but not least, if you want to continue your journey down that music rabbit hole, guys, make sure you check out the next video.